So the plot of The Village 4 is we see some new characters and some old characters going back into Blair Styx to finally put an end to the evil that resides there.
Alex, tell us about your character in the movie.
Well, she's a bit evil. She says herself that she's Cerberus' greatest follower, and yeah, she's a little bit creepy.
I think what I like about in this one with Eve is that she, in the last few films, we know that she's a complete psycho, but this is the one where she goes full on completely mad. And I think Alex enjoys that.
Yeah, I do.
And Matej, tell us about the character in the movie.
I would say that he's that sort of guy that if you get in his way, he would do sort of anything to stop you. Like if you get in his way, or he would just like full on just kill you. He would just go for you.
I think Eve is so completely dedicated to the god itself, whereas Eli is more dedicated to his sister as a follower.
So, going on from that, Matej, how did you prepare to play the character in the film?
I pretended to kill people to see. Pretended to kill people to see how it would.
Yeah, I haven't seen my cousin for a while now.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I was being myself, really. So, two of my younger siblings being twins, being a boy and a girl twin, in fact, I feel like even though they're young, I can infer from their connection to help my connection with Eve and Eli in the film.
It's been a very long time since we shot a Village movie now.
Yeah, it has.
About what, a year and a half, something like that.
Yeah, just good to be back on set. Cast and crew just killer vibes in.
With the Village 1, 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure my favourite would be the Village 1 as a whole, because especially when Eve turns out to be, a little demonic child. And I feel like because she was so little, I was so little. In that film, you wouldn't expect her to be the bad guy, but...
Personal favourite is, one of them is this one, and Village 2. That one I like that one, especially when I killed someone. I think I've got better at the role. I think I've actually got more into the character.
I think, I've grown as she's grown, if you know what I mean, because the Village films, it's been, kind of consistent in filming them, and I feel like as I'm developing as a person, my acting is, and then therefore Eve is as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've definitely noticed as we've done more of these movies and got more older, you've definitely grown to really know the character and probably know what their email address is by now.
My middle name is Eve. So.
Fun piece of trivia there. Considering that The Village 1 was made with Propbox Youth Theatre, in a few days' time it has become far bigger than what I ever imagined it. There was never supposed to be sequels, but now here we are on a fourth one, and I couldn't have imagined, how much attention the movies would get, how many awards they'd win. Doing this new movie and having this be almost like a comeback after it's been so long since we've filmed one of the movies has been really nice, and I love my cast and I love my crew, and it's been absolutely fantastic to have them back, and we can't wait to see the final product it's going to look like. I absolutely am overjoyed to be back on another Village movie, because it's been so long since we shot the last one, and I've got this absolute thirst to come back to filmmaking all the time. Charlie's a great cameraman and sound recordist as well. I can always rely on him, and he's been here ever since the first one when you were acting.
I'll do my very best.
And he does his very best well.
Thank you.
After we finished The Village 1 and it came out, I thought, I wonder, could there be any more? I mean, there is more story, isn't there? And then on YouTube, the movie got about 10,000 views, and it kept going up and up and up. And I thought, wow, people really like this. So, let's do a second one. And then about a year and a half later, after it dropped, out comes the second one. I definitely wanted a sense of finality with this movie, so if this does end up being the last one, this is the one where all the secrets that I've known since 2020 are going to be revealed.
Like, there's aspects that only Isaac knows. There's things I don't know, there's things I've been kept in the dark about, so it's all very interesting for me as well.
I've ever since we wrote the second one, there's been secrets that I haven't told anyone. You know, so if I was to die within the time period of shooting Village 2 and Village 4, those secrets would die with me. And there are still only very, very few people that know the true ending.
Well, for me, it's kind of my means of dipping my toes into this very kind of prestigious aspect of creative output, something that I didn't have those means into, like, without like knowing Isaac, and it's something that's allowed me to kind of broaden my creative horizons. It's been a really fun experience, first of all, and it's been very rewarding in terms of kind of learning how a lot of things to do with the kind of process of filmmaking in particular work. It's definitely something that I value quite strongly, and it's something that I'm very glad I've been a part of from start to finish.
It's just amazing being back with the cast and crew again. And
I'd expect people who make horror films to be a little bit kooky and a little bit gruesome, but they're all very nice, so it's a great experience. Yeah, I really like being around them and having the experience to share with them. One big happy village family, you know?
yeah, you're off set, you're just nice, and when you're on set, you're like killing time, sort of thing.
Come here, you two.
I think we're all going to uproot and go and move to Blair Styx.